Let's kick Chill out of Derp.
Of course.
Again? It's been so long.
Again?
Again.
4 million years, no Derp crew.
4 million years.
What was I doing?
You were building your super gay pride sheep balcony.
Super gay pride sheep balcony.
Do you think my stuff would still be here? Or do you think it's all
Super
despawned
force
by now?
gay pride sheep balcony.
Exactly. Don't force your balcony
I
and
think
gay
your
sheep
stuff's probably
upon
gone,
us.
Tom.
Oh, I'm forcing the balcony.
And the
Oh,
gay
I
sheep.
forced the balcony.
And the gay
found
sheep,
my
they're
stuff-
coming.
I found my stuff
Oh,
from when
they
I,
more than
from
one.
when I
It's the
died the
sheepening.
second time.
The sheepening, part 2.
But
The
that one I had the
sheepening.
first time, so the sheepening, sheep harder.
You know, your brother was a part of the sheepening.
Now he's at the top of his class.
All right,
No.
well,
He goes to the
funny.
gay pride parade.
There's many
being
different
funny.
colored sheep there.
Stop being funny.
Oh God, no! How dare us be funny?
Oh no,
Stop
we
being
are
funny.
funny.
Stop doing that.
It's so
Dinklebird.
bad.
Go
Oh,
away.
God.
No, Smarty, keep going. You're not being funny.
Shitty puns for the
Are
win.
you really blowing all of the wood on the super balcony?
Hey, I got this wood all by myself, man.
Okay.
I want to
Z
go
is-
see the super balcony.
Z
Let's
is not a
go.
part of the collective anymore. He's blowing all the wood on the
I want to
super
go see
balcony.
the super
I
balcony.
got this all myself,
Oh
okay?
my God.
Oh,
It doesn't it look beautiful, Smarty? We can overlook everything.
This is the greatest thing you've ever made, Z. And
Is
it
it
leads
seriously?
to nothing.
I want
Smarty,
my
I-
father to be like
It
that one
leads
day.
to absolutely nothing.
I really take that insult to heart, Smarty.
Yeah,
because
right?
I
I'm
built-
like, you just insulted.
Oh,
who
no.
has
I've
done.
built a self-rebuilding
really,
house before.
No, really, it is awesome, though. I do like the bridge. It just leads to nothing at the moment, and I assume it'll be better
It's
by the
raining
time
It's
I
again.
come
to
back.
everywhere.
It is
I
raining.
always build sky bridges that go to nowhere.
Yep, he is like your typical government. Big projects, no reason behind.
Oh, it's
I'm
like
the Department of
projects.
Transportation, okay?
it's like that gigantic building in Dubai.
I'm
Oh,
building
yeah,
unneeded
that thing.
highways.
See,
You
look,
blocking
okay.
it off?
Well,
You're blocking
look,
it off.
No. Hold on. Before you destroy
He
everything, I
wants
love.
to improve it by
Right
destroying
here.
it.
We just make a little step. I'll put a little step there or something. I don't know.
A little
That's
steppy step.
stupid. It's stupid.
Steppity step,
You know what?
steppity
I could
step.
say the same thing about something you're building, but I won't because that'd be rude.
Does anyone have iron?
We're going to war.
Oh, let's not go to war. You're stealing my shit and we're going to war. What the hell's going on?
What was that saying again? A house
That's what happens
divided
in
is kind of
war.
dumb.
A house,
A house divided is kind of dumb.
The house of Derp divided cannot derp alone, or whatever it was. It is raining outside.
I can derp alone.
Okay, I need stone brick.
I
only
derp a
Smarty's
lonely
got, like,
I
road,
need to
the
get
only
some
road that I've
another
ever
axe
known.
and get some more
Smarty's the only
wood.
one that can effectively derp alone. He's got enough derp for 4 people.
Yeah, no, I've planned this out. I am very much
Smart.
derp efficient.
Smarty is his own derp crew.
Yeah, if anything goes wrong,
Oh, what am I doing?
I am powerful for 4 people.
The one man derp.
The one
The
man
derp-
to derp them all.
The derp man group.
Derpening.
Oh, who removed the lava here? Good. All right, that's
I did
perfect.
because I didn't trust
Damn it.
me walking over it.
Guys, come on, it was festive.
The lava
Someone
was-
pushed me in there, I swear.
Dude,
No one pushed you into
didn't
the
get
lava.
Someone pushed me in.
You're crazy.
You're
I got
klutz.
shoved in there.
Well, maybe you thought.
I
you
like
did.
how GaLm was just like innocently saying, "You're crazy."
You're so crazy.
Go.
I do want to. I
You
want to watch back
silly
everyone's
goose.
footage, but I'm
Well,
pretty
I was
sure
all
you
the way.
walked
I
into
was
it.
all the way at the wall, so it
Oh, that
couldn't
is
have been
that's
me.
not what I wanted
might
to
have
do
done
at
it.
all.
You might have done. Oh well, we did murder Tom for being ugly, so I mean, you know, it could be a thing. I don't
It's
know.
called the Ugly Barnacle.
He was so
God.
ugly, we had to murder him.
It all
What
comes
happened to all
back
my
to
saplings?
SpongeBob.
Who has my saplings? Of the,
You
like all the
didn't-
birch
you didn't-
things.
Whoa, is that a cave? Did I discover
Well,
life?
Do you have
No,
a bunch
it's
of
not a cave.
birch
It's just a weird
saplings?
lighting glitch.
what?
Do you have a bunch of birch saplings?
I have these birch saplings.
Oh,
I think they're mine. They were mine.
Of course. You and Tom, man, you two are the perfect pair. Everything is your guys.
Because it was actually mine.
I'm just saying. I mean, it could be. It
I
couldn't be.
cut
maybe
down
it
a
is,
million birch trees.
maybe- Oh, that's a lot of trees.
yeah, I don't know, that's
Yeah,
really
I
good.
know. Massive
All right.
deforestation.
Massacres
I
are
cut
going
down
on.
a billion birch trees with my bare hands.
Smarty, I like the way our thing is looking, kind of.
No problem. I like it too.
No problem.
I'm sorry. That's what I usually. Sorry, that's what I usually say. It's like thanks. It's like no problem. What the fuck am I talking about? Anyway, so
Have a safe flight. You too.
Enjoy
I'm
your
sorry.
movie, no problem.
okay, let's try that again. Let's try that again. I do
hold on,
appreciate how
let's-
this is looking.
Let's start over. Hi, I'm Smarty.
Hi, I'm Smarticus. Anyway, chill. What I'm doing here is I'm making a weird loft bed setup here. It's gonna be kind of cool.
A
You're
lot.
only one person. Okay.
Like,
well,
oh, a loft bed. So then I
Oh,
have the
a
bed up
loft?
here.
Are you making a double-decker couch?
No.
I love it.
Everything is awesome.
Everything is cool when you're playing.
All right, chill.
See, I do want to see.
Do you
Z's
want
room
vertical?
eventually.
Or do you want horizontal for the
Okay,
furnace room?
Okay.
I like that. It shows efficiency, and if somebody burns himself, that's really all on him.
Right?
I like it.
Actually, figuratively, I could just go instead
Which
of
one, theoretically or figuratively? Which one?
Both.
Which one?
both.
the following
God damn it,
words
you're
can make
fucking
all the
me up.
difference.
You're fucking me up. Okay. Theoretically, I could
And
just go
figuratively.
with a ladder instead of 3 dumb steps.
Theoretically, you
do
could.
that.
You could.
I'm gonna do that. Shut
Instead
up.
of
Tom, can I
3
show you
dumb
something? Look.
steps.
Yes.
Once you get a second, like this is where like I'm mental, right? I'm right now, like I'm gonna build this off. I'm gonna close it. I don't want to put glass here and open this out to the world because I feel like there's someone could just bust in and watch me sleeping or watch me jerking it. That's why
Okay,
I don't know
okay.
if I should
It's
put
all
glass here.
computer-generated
Okay,
characters.
hold
They
on.
have no conscience.
Build it on.
They
hold
have
on.
no dicks.
I
Chill.
understand where you're
You
coming
know what I'm
from.
saying? Like I want one entrance. I want to put glass here because it would look nice and light up the room. But I'm afraid someone's gonna watch in and just watch
Hold
me
on.
jerking it, and I don't like
Is
that.
this just a random Minecraft
Chill.
player?
That's why you. Chill. That's why you
Just
build.
jacking
That's
it.
why you build your room on the second story. I don't know.
I
why you
know,
didn't think of that.
but I didn't, and fuck, good idea. We will dig a hole underneath my room. Okay.
Well, actually,
awesome
wait,
idea.
wait,
Yes.
chill.
You're
You're on a fucking mountain, okay? Look, just make the window on this side.
Ah, yes, and I'll close off that side.
Exactly.
He's overthinking
and then
all
you're
of this.
good. And then you're okay.
You've never had someone watch you jerk it before.
Call me architect.
Have you really?
No.
Have you been walked in on before?
Once when I was around
Really?
15. Yes.
Really?
Ooh,
It
God.
was a very awkward situation.
Wait, they walked in on you or walked in on
Wait.
somebody?
They walked in on me.
Oh,
that's a little-
This is why you lock doors, Chilled.
I wasn't allowed to have locked doors in my house. I'm going
That's
in.
such
I got
an
my
oppressive
first-
bullshit.
I got my first Dell computer, and I was Googling stuff. This was back before YouTube really had like
computer.
It was a before YouTube really had like policies towards like nudity. So if like you caught it really early in the upload, you could still watch porn on YouTube. Which was
Oh,
really weird.
God, I remember that, yeah.
Ah, good. I'm not the only.
What
I'm
are you
not the only
talking
pervert.
about?
I know about this.
So I was just dabbling on the internet, looking up stuff like girls kissing, and anyway,
Oh,
I
that's
was
how
like,
mature
wow,
it was. Girls kissing.
You can still find that stuff on YouTube.
Well, not the
Yeah,
kind
you
I
can
was
find
looking
that.
at. Not what I was looking at. Anyway,
Back in my day, there was porn on YouTube.
my mother, she knocks on the door, but the side, it's not really the way, so it's a knock open, so it's a turn the door type thing, and I am like, I cover it up as
Mid-stroke.
best I could, but the damage was done. They knew.
Was it kind of like was it a doctor's knock where he just kind of knocks on the door as he opens
Just like
Yes, it was exactly like that, and for the most part, like, I didn't know my reflexes were so damn fast between the shuffle to close the browser and my hand on my penis.
you
and
don't
it
learn
was so-
that. That's something they don't teach you in sex ed. It's just
Why
like,
are we
oh,
talking about this?
because
We can
this is
talk
why
about
I
this.
can't have a window next to my door. God.
Okay, all right. You know, the closest I've ever been in terms of
At least
being
I'm not
caught.
alone here.
No, I've never been caught.
By the way,
but-
before you continue, does anybody have any iron?
No.
Okay.
We're swapping stories here, okay?
Okay,
swapping-
sorry.
we're swapping
Alright, so
masturbating
here's what.
stories.
So.
Oh, God, it's getting dark. It's getting dark fast. What the
Oh,
fuck happened?
these stories are
so
really getting dark and
my
fucked up.
my introduction to porn was when I was like 10 or 11.
Wow, that's
What?
early, man. That's early.
Wow.
When I was about 10 or 11, I had a friend in the 5th grade, and he had an
Oh,
older
no.
brother who was like 15 or 16, right? So my introduction to porn was, they were trailer park white kids. And so
What you trying to say, GaLm?
dial-up.
What you
Well,
trying to
hold
say?
on,
Hold on.
You'll get where I'm coming from. But so I'd go over there and we'd chill out. We'd play Halo 2 all the time. Sometimes they come over to my house. Sometimes I go over to their house. And so one time I went over to their place and it started flooding. Like in the area, it started flooding. So outside there was just water about like knee high.
Oh, I thought it was from the jack in it, but
Yeah, I don't think
Moses
it would
is
be the, I don't think it would
upset
be
with
the,
you for jacking it.
Well, I don't think it would be the water. I don't think it would be the water that's knee high at that point.
40 days and 40 nights.
But so they're like,
God, chilled.
so what they do, so they, real quick, while it's flooding, they're like, okay, hold up, we have to get something from outside, and I watch them, and they go into like, there's like behind their trailer.
You had Halo 2 in a
This
trailer?
this is exactly like I pictured it.
Same here. It's awesome.
How do you make
behind
a
the
fence
trailer,
again?
a lot of wood and
six
sticks.
on the 6 sticks in a horizontal pattern.
But
Oh, okay, like this.
I'm going down into the mine.
so behind the trailer was a little bit of like a really big forest area, right? And so they were kind of on the edge of it, and they go into there, and there's like this little raised hill with a little tree, and they go underneath one of the roots of the tree and pull out a Playboy DVD.
Really?
What the fuck?
A Playboy DVD. That's where they hid it, in the woods, right outside the trailer.
This is not like I planned it.
That's
Yeah,
innovative.
and then
It
so then
is.
at that point they're like, okay, in order to join our coven, you have to watch this DVD and jack it.
You have
with
to
us.
masturbate with this.
Like I didn't know what
He has to
what
join the
porn
group
was.
sesh.
So I mean, like I was 10 or 11. It didn't do anything for me. So they play it and they're like, "Oh, look at this," and I'm like, "Oh, girls naked." Oh,
Oh yeah, oh baby.
Oh,
I truly don't think they're smelly at this point.
No, I think the first time with me was with my cut. Oh fuck, it's gonna get really weird now.
okay, let's talk about DerpCraft.
We changed topics.
You were gonna change stuff.
I want to talk about that. Okay, all right, I know. So I'm just setting that
I
up.
thought we were just explaining
I'm
swapping
just
stories.
setting. I'm just setting it up. So that was the first time
That was
I'd
just
ever
the first
seen
act?
that was the first time I had ever seen like a nude women in like purposely sexual acts.
Oh
right?
my god.
And you
So
know,
normally they were just, like,
Girls
showering
Gone, look,
by
Girls
themselves?
Gone Wild is really fucking tame. All right, it's
It
just
really
nude
is.
girls.
It
That's
is.
all it is.
What's the
And
weirdest
so
thing-
that's all I
what's-
saw.
what's
Well, I
the
was always
weirdest-
awkward around those commercials that would show like 11 o'clock at night and be watching
Yeah.
TV with the parents.
and you were
And you're
afraid
like,
like,
oh,
maybe your
yeah.
parents might
Okay,
And
wake
like
wait,
up.
I'm
all
sorry.
all that would be covering it up is like some like lens flares on their
Exactly.
boobs.
And you're just like, I don't even like this. I don't even know what this is. I'm so
Mom, what's
repulsed,
that?
Mom.
What's that, Mom?
Something
Well,
you don't need to see. Click.
but
So-
okay.
So what's the weirdest thing you ever jacked it to?
Oh god,
I-
no,
I-
let's do this.
We're
Damn
done
it.
here. We're
No,
done.
we're not gonna talk about that. But
Oh, come on.
but I still I want to follow. So one day they come over to my house and I had like a really shitty HP or Pavilion little computer, right? Really awful. And we'd play RuneScape on it.
How have I never found a cave at this point?
Right? And so
RuneScape.
we would play RuneScape on it, and we would just kind of like shift back and forth. We'd be like, "Okay, you've played for 2 hours, get off." And they'd get in like really serious fight. The brothers would get in really big fights about whose turn it was.
No, it's my turn.
Really, it's my turn.
But
Really, we don't have the internet here. It's my turn now.
now this computer was in the hallway. Now this isn't like the
no.
that's not the big setup, but like in the middle of the night we get on
Who jacks it in
and
the hallway? Who jacks it on the family computer?
I don't know if anyone jacked it. Okay, that's not the jacking masturbation part is not part of the story.
You make it
But-
sound like it's like this horror incident, the jacking.
Jacketing.
Jacketing.
The jacketing.
The jacketing coming to,
Or the
But-
fapping.
All right,
directed by Alfred Hitchcock. It's by Alfred Hitchcock.
but so they're looking at porn, and one night the computer just shuts off.
Oh god, I
In the
told you
middle
it's
of looking
Alfred.
at
You're
porn.
right, it's a horror film.
and it doesn't turn back on, and so like it turned on. Eventually, it started
Oh,
turning on, but then it
shit.
would start to smoke.
What?
Oh,
There would be a smoky smell,
Too
which
hot
is
for
basically
TV.
it was basically the
Literally.
motherboard. The motherboard was overloading or whatever, and it had to be
Too
replaced.
much porn.
But we thought, they
More
thought
hand
it
jobs.
was a virus from the
jacketing.
porn, from all the porn, right? Because this was like real base stuff, like Googling the word porn and then going to those sites,
Uh-oh.
right?
That's gonna spell disaster.
But
We've all been at stages of our life. I mean, I've Googled like girls.
They
Wait, I
started
need to see
freaking
something
out.
really quick.
You want- you want to know-
they
Guys wanna
started
know my
freaking
story?
out. Hold up, I'm almost done.
Okay, I
All
didn't
right.
know that.
So they started freaking out, and me, I am not a very super honest person when it comes to talking with my mom, because she flips out, she gets really mad, so I just don't tell her things. So they're all
Don't tell
flipping
your
out.
mother about the porn. It's never a good idea.
Well,
tell your mother
I'm just
about
like,
the jacketing.
I'm like, look, all right, look, we'll just say that the computer broke, and eventually we'll replace it. That's all right?
Hi, Smarty.
We'll
Hi.
get it taken for repair.
This is a nice bridge, by the way.
But
Jesus.
they're flipping
Thank
out.
you, Smarty.
They're-
Is it
the
daytime
oldest
yet?
brother. No, it's
not
still
daytime.
nighttime. The eldest brother is like flipping out, and don't worry, we're wrapping up. I know this has been like long, but the eldest brother is
Son of a bitch.
is flipping out like, dude, no, man, I don't want your mom to like find out like later on down the line, and then we
gonna
get
love my
blamed for it. So we gotta. we gotta tell her, man. I was like, no, we don't have to tell her. And I'm like 11. I'm like
really
a criminal
don't
mastermind.
Need to tell her.
I'm like, no, we don't have to tell her about what happened. It's just,
Jedi, we don't need to
sure,
tell
it's
her.
just a problem with the computer. No, man, look,
Oh,
I'm gonna go
spider.
tell her. So he walks out of the room,
Spider?
right? Like, we're all like hushed up in the middle of my room, just kind of like over to the side. She's like, look, all right, we gotta tell him. I'm like, no, we don't have to. And so he's just like, he walks out, closes the door, and we're just like, and me and his little brother just kind of looking at each other like, oh no, we're gonna get in trouble. And my mom flips out, so I'm like, I'm gonna get yelled at for looking at this stuff that I don't even really know of yet.
I hardly even like. Who are these girls? Why are they in my house?
They're
Why
just
are they all
naked.
naked?
They watch it. The cool kids like it, so I'm watching it. And
The
That
trail
was
kids
always
are
my
kids.
excuse. The cool,
Yeah,
popular kids watched it.
look, all right, it
Some
totally
of the
would
popular
work,
kids even
right?
starred in it. I don't know.
Look, it's not my fault that the 15-year-old wanted to look at porn when I'm 11-year-old. But a few minutes pass.
It'll hold up in
and
court. Don't worry.
a few minutes pass, and I get really like, my mom yells out. She does this thing where she's like, Anthony! Come out here right now!
Anthony!
I wonder how many times we've heard that during recordings.
A few times, actually.
I know I
But those,
have.
those are all buried in gamer clips. But
Jesus.
Buried in the history of gamer clips.
and so I usually cut it out. But so she calls us out, and we're sitting around we're standing around the
There's
computer
an
that's
Enderman,
just
like, right there.
like smoking, and smelling
Where's the
awful.
Enderman?
And she just looks at me and goes, "Did you look at porn on the computer?" And I was like,
That's straightforward.
right? I was like, yeah, they looked at porn on.
They threw him under the bus. Threw him
Throw them
under
under
the
the
bus.
bus.
You son of a bitch.
Oh God! Let me in.
You sold him out into the river.
I was just like, yeah, we and then I was like, yeah, we looked at the porn on the computer.
Was it
like,
a we
think-
or they?
It was a they and then we.
They started off as they turned to we.
Yeah, and eventually she's like, and she's silent for a few moments, right? I'm just like, oh boy, she's gonna yell at me.
And then she goes, "Was it
she's
good?"
gonna like send them home, and then she just goes, "Don't do it again," and then just walks off.
That wasn't that bad at all.
Don't do that.
It's like that's the entire suspense and buildup. We're just like freaking out, like, oh, she's gonna get really mad, and we're gonna be
She's just like, don't do that.
I'm gonna get grounded for life for looking at boobs, and she's just like, don't do it again. I'm like, okay.
Really? That's the first time I got away with it?
Yeah, that was the first time that like, and the only time
And
that
I've
my
been
mom ever.
jacking it ever since.
And
All
then
right.
the jackening was every day.
Look, one of the worst nights of my life was when my mother brought a friend over, and the computer was still in the hallway, and I looked over the bed because my mom would like force me to sleep
I'm gonna
in
die,
her
I'm
room
gonna die.
to make sure that I was asleep. Right? And
God
I looked
damn
over
these
the
freaking
bed,
skeletons.
and they were looking at porn.
Wow!
Oh my
God
god!
damn
See,
These skeletons have like precision aiming.
I watched that. He didn't really do a good job of dodging. I'm gonna put a shelf in the shade. I'll go kill it.
All right.
I'll leave your stuff here.
I think that
Don't
entire
touch it.
episode is just called
Gonna
the
be porn.
jackening.
Yeah, the
Jackening.
Well, Z still has his story.
My
Yes.
story's not as long as yours, man.
That's
Well,
awesome.
yeah.
She said again.
The hell is this?
My first
She
experience.
said that. She said that. Oh boy.
my
my
first
on
ex-
HBO.
Okay, my first experience of porn was just going on Google and typing in things like boobs, naked girls, and stuff like that. And what happened is that it was just the beginning when Google was actually like displaying all your recent searches whenever you type something.
Oh,
in.
yes,
Oh,
they used to do
yeah.
that, and it was very upsetting.
Oh my god, guys.
Yes.
Sorry, I found Shangri Oink.
Wow. Okay, so wait.
Continue. That made me happy for a second. Pork and
What was that?
pigs.
What was I
And
gonna
the
say?
porn made Z
So-
happy for a minute,
so
so it's the same.
We only had. I didn't masturbate to anything.
He did it
I
on
think
the family computer!
I think. I think I was like 10 or 11 or something. I don't know. So it was on the family computer, and so I like freaked out, and I was feeling really bad about it, and I was afraid that like my parents would go to Google, and as soon as they start typing something in, they would see like naked girls and boobies. And so what I did is it got so bad where I was feeling so like
Baps.
anxious. What happened is I got so anxious about it, I just confessed to my mom.
Without even saying anything.
That's what kids do,
Wow.
right?
And so I showed her. I was like, okay, this pops up. I'm so sorry.
Good job, GaLm.
I can't believe you did that.
I did
Wait,
it.
she-
I soiled the family computer.
She was
Soiled
okay.
It,
She was
soiled it.
okay. She was okay about it. She just said like, well, I guess you know what girls. That's what girls look like when they're naked.
That's all your mom said.
I
That's
got
what
a
girls look
different-
like when they're naked.
That is a yearbook quote.
She was nice about it.
That is what girls look like when they are naked.
It's
Good
okay,
job.
Z. One day too, this will be all yours.
I wasn't looking up
So-
like pictures of sex and stuff like that. It was just like naked girls.
It all starts the same way.
Yeah, I know.
You're just like, oh, naked girl boobies, and then eventually you're like, oh,
Sex. There's
So,
more.
Have you
mine's
guys ever
not-
had the talk with your parents?
No, I
No,
got
I-
never had the talk.
No, I never
read
had the talk
either. My story is
Like
isn't
last
as
year, my mom goes, "You know about sex, right?" I'm like, "Yes."
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait,
year.
last year?
Last
Like
year, really?
last year, in one random conversation. Okay,
You're
my,
like fucking 19.
My
It
story
took me a
isn't-
minute. I was like, last year?
My story isn't like too interesting. Pretty much like I had a friend who was a couple years older than I was, and like
What am I doing now?
basically
Wait, hold on.
just-
First of all, see, stop using my room as your place of work, okay? This is my room. I hate the God. Get the fuck. Sorry. Voice my complaint.
so pretty much like he just like he goes on to he comes over to my house, he goes onto our computer and just starts looking up stuff. It's like, hey, look at this, like, you know, and I was old enough at the time to know that, oh yeah, oh hey, that's pretty cool, yeah, haha, awesome, cool. And then like he's
Porn.
like, and then I'm thinking to myself, well, wait, aren't they gonna be able to find us? He's like, no, that's the best part. He showed me how to wipe the browser history.
I remember the first time that I learned that. Didn't trust it. Did not trust it at all.
But then,
And then there's a huge then.
when my parents went to use the computer, they found it a little bit odd that the things that they recently went to were disappearing.
Oh God.
Oh, no.
So they're like, and like, you know, they had two together at that point. It's like, Tom, have you been using the computer? And I'm just like, yeah,
No.
yeah, I've been using the computer a little bit.
It's a
What
glitch.
do you think for? And it's like, I tried to pass it off as that, and it's like, no, we know.
You're
we kinda
retarded?
know.
What? I've tried that before. Never works.
Well, then pretty much from that point on, it was basically like, okay, I got to kind of be tactful about this. And then they invented incognito windows.
Ugh,
Good God.
thank you, Google.
My
But
computer
then,
is my own, and I don't
yeah.
care about history.
But then
Exactly.
but then pretty much like, I use my phone for looking that shit up all the time.
Wait, you still look at shit online? Like porn?
Yeah.
Ew.
Oh my god, you guys sound
Oh my
like, it's
God.
like, you
I
guys
am
do
laying it
this?
off.
What the fuck?
Can we like? Okay, you know, just for the sake of variety, can we like change up conversation? We
Welcome
can-
back
Okay,
to
fine.
DerpCraft.
Can I-
That
Welcome back to
episode was
DerpCraft.
interesting.
All right, fine, let's
can I-
throw
can
it
I
up a
just-
little bit.
can I
Dicks. No.
Can I just defend myself a little bit here?
Yes.
No.
Shield, I'm a very lonely man.
Your defense is surely not working. But continue. I'd like to hear more about your loneliness.
Well, pretty much whenever when people ask me for a phone, the first thing I do is clear my browser history and then,
I should
hand it
probably-
to
No
them.
one
God.
ever touches my phone.
Yeah.
I don't let 'em.
I got
Don't
Touch
go to my-
ID on my thing now.
Don't go to my gallery.
Well, I still have an iPhone 4S, so there's also a
Oh.
pig in my window.
I'm kind of lost at the moment, so
I-
that's cool.
my camera crashed, so I'm just like sitting here trying to salvage things.
The
You
camera
lost
crashed?
about the porn, or you lost
My
about, like-
Logitech camera crashed
Oh,
because I've
okay.
run out of space on my 3 terabyte hard
Oh, I
drive.
see the mega bridge from here.
the mega bridge.
You're
Yeah,
the
I see
Mega
it.
Bridge.
Yeah, I'm building
Mega
oh,
Bridge.
I'm trying to make a gravel pickaxe. God damn it. It's just gonna fall apart on me.
the first hit it breaks.
It just turns to dust.
Ah!
I thought it was stone.
I don't like my room. Something about it just doesn't seem right.
It's missing a certain je ne sais quoi.
A
Genocide.
certain genocide, right? I know.
No, that's the
The
wrong
murder of a
thing
people
entirely,
seems to be
dude.
missing here.
I think you need to learn French.
I was actually using voice to
Hey, chill. Voulez-vous coucher à la soir?
Shut up.
I was using
See, I
voice to
thought it was
text
gonna
on
do
my
it.
phone, and I was trying to say, like, I don't know, I was having a conversation and caveman kept coming up. And every time I said caveman, it kept autocorrecting to something in French. It was like voiçois.
Well, you know, we
Sounds-
met Caveman Films in Montreal.
Well, he was not French.
That's the first thing I think
Oh,
of.
shit,
I know, but
maybe.
we were in a French place, and you know, it's Caveman.
That was nice. That was a nice trip.
He was French
more or less
Canadian?
the day, but it was okay.
We went to French Canada in February.
How
It
do
was
I want
triple
this
and
to
less than
go?
a day.
Oh my god, I need some iron really
Wait.
bad. I want to make a bed.
For a second, I thought there were
for
butterflies in
speeders.
this game, but then I realized it was just a bat flying around.
Just a bat flying around,
Just
just like
just a bat, like in the broad daylight, just flying
bat,
around.
really?
Yeah.
That's weird.